Hello guys, tonight it is time to watch some very scary videos that you should never watch alone. The following was captured in a clinic and it caught security's attention after they were searching through the tapes due to another incident that took place the same day. We see a young man leave the office, but then the camera captures something else on top of that. The camera clearly shows a woman in a red dress on camera number 1. But we don't see her appearing behind the man on camera 2, which left staff quite puzzled. Some believe that this must have been a ghost. Is this possible? A clip from a man who states that as of late a lot of weird and creepy things were unfolding in his home, and this was just one of the many videos he had recorded over the past days. A dark shadow is hovering over his bed or coming out of the mattress, pretty bone-chilling. The man is still investigating where this all could have originated from. This was captured by a man who thinks that he might have had an encounter with a real ghost. Apparently, he saw the kid on the streets, but there was no impact, nor did he glance him. And he couldn't see the slightest trace of the boy when turning around. So, how do we explain this? The following has been shared by Anya Rose, and she tells us that her kid had taken an extremely spooky capture this day after finding a little camera in their home.
And they found a little camera, little, like this big, that was given to her for Christmas a couple years ago. not by us, by like a family member, and she got it when she was like 5. So, and I'm scrolling through, and there's like cute selfies, like them playing outside, and picture of the dog, and then there's that photo.
The picture.
Yesterday, so I'm scrolling, you know, and I'm like, what is that? What is that? Like, what is that? That's right here. Excuse how like messy that is, but what is that?
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
Could it be a shadow being that manifested that day and was just visible by chance? Or was it simply overexposure or something similar to that? Germaine has shared the following incident, and she states that a few years ago she had captured a terrifying video. It was late at night and she heard something unnerving from the outside. And this is where the recording started.
I just woke up. I heard someone screaming outside my window. Oh my God. What? There's a guy out there and he's just staring out my window. What is he doing? What the hell? Is he staring at me?
A strange person was standing in front of her home, and she believes that the figure was staring at her house for reasons unknown. She believes that whatever it was might have entered her house and started throwing objects around.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What the? Oh my God, I think there was something in my room. I don't know.
As she decides to escape this nightmare, an eerie silhouette can be seen from inside her home, which means that something otherworldly must have gathered entry to the home. How unsettling. 2 days later, she decides to return back to her place. Why she would do that in the evening, though, is unclear.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Something seems to have ransacked through the home and opened every cupboard. And then there is a person standing in her window again, Some believe that this might have been a creepy stalker or a squatter, whilst others still find it could be something paranormal. Your opinion? Lady V is a young nurse that is sharing some interesting recordings from the hospital she's working at. There's a certain floor where a lot of strange things have occurred, which is based on many patients' encounters.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her?
Ik was niet meer zo, we woke him up. We woke him up.
A faint and creepy humming noise can be heard, and the staff thinks that it could be stemming from a spirit of a girl. One of her co-workers had captured the same noise just a few nights after.
She probably thinks I'm her mom. That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something?
The interesting part is that nobody was staying in the patients' rooms at the time, which makes it more plausible for this to be a ghost. Wouldn't you agree? Now we are following Banjo Paranormal in one of his latest paranormal adventures. Today he made his way to an abandoned bunker in the middle of a local forest. He has visited many creepy places before, but this particular one gave him the creeps, he states. He also mentions that he has visited 2 times in the past, and besides really unusual noises from several of the abandoned rooms, he had a really strange feeling in general in there. But so far, he had nothing to prove that this place was actually haunted, or that any kind of activity is taking place down there. As he's making it through the empty and derelict corridors of this place, he starts to feel a bit uneasy.
Like, you know, you just can't explain it by anything. By anything. But no. Okay, that I saw it moving and I just completely. Okay, so I just can't explain.
After deciding that it's time to leave this place, Banjo captures something rather unusual at the end of the corridor, but it appears that the young man didn't even notice.
There. Okay, this far. Okay. I have to go for my stuff, so.
What looks to be a dark shadow is peering into the picture, but how is that possible, given that the old ruins were empty at the time? At least this is what Banjo concludes after doing a complete walkthrough at first. Was there perhaps another visitor? It's really hard to make out any features on that thing. So, is it safe to assume that Banjo captured something paranormal here? It should be noted that it was his first and only capture of this thing down there. We'll keep our eyes open for any updates regarding his visit. The next clip was uploaded by user From Paranormal and was actually taken during a Facebook Live that occurred at Holocombe Church in the UK. The group of investigators mainly focuses on life events, where they visit haunted locations and take viewers around in real time. In this episode, the team was exploring the cemetery outside the church when something catches the group's attention.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
A white mist seems to appear out of nowhere and briefly takes the shape of a human before vanishing. The event happened so fast that it would have been easy to miss. Luckily, the group had cameras to capture the sighting. There's no way this could have just been fog, given the density and the speed that the mist appears and then is gone again. So what could this be? And why the vaguely human shape? This is a graveyard after all, so there might certainly be some spirits lingering around. Let me know what you guys think. The following has been shared by a family who is living in a rural area, and they noticed some really strange noises in the midst of night as of late. And this night was no different, as they all gathered outside of their cottage looking for the origin. It was one of their youngest who might have actually seen this thing. Many believe this to be a ghost and no animal. This is a nightly recording from a family from Mexico that also has to deal with some incredibly eerie activity that is taking place at night. Let's see what they have to tell us.
Cuarto. Mi esposo y mi niña están dormidos y vamos a ir a ver qué se escucha en el cuarto. No hay nadie, solamente estamos mi hermana, mi hija, mi esposo y yo. Aquí en este cuarto está solo porque en estos últimos días nadie ha podido dormir aquí. Como podrán ver, el cuarto está totalmente solo y pues nadie duerme aquí, solo estamos nosotros. Mi hermana dice que se escuchan cosas, pero ay, me asusté, pero no sé, pues no se oye nada, no sabe. ¡Ah! Amor, levántate, levántate porque ya le pegaron a la puerta, no sé qué pasó, venimos Sara y yo, se escuchó la puerta, se escuchó la puerta. Mira, acabamos de venir y no estaba así. Todos los cajones están abiertos. Oh, Dios. La niña está dormida. Estamos solos. No sabemos qué fue lo que pudo haber pasado. Mi esposo anda viendo. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué es, amor?
Se movió la puerta, no sé qué voy a estar aquí, nada.
nada. No hay nada en el baño. Estamos otra vez aquí. Son las... ¿Dónde está el teléfono? No sé ni qué horas son, pero se están escuchando ruidos. Y estamos solas. Mi esposo no trabajando. Mis hermanas están dormidas. Sarai, despiértate. Acompáñenme a ver allá adentro. Se están escuchando ruidos otra vez. Voy a despertarme. Ani. Levántense por favor para que me acompañen a ver allá adentro. Se están escuchando ruidos. Vamos, agarra por favor a la niña. Dios mío, estamos solas. No sé si alcancen a escuchar. Se escucha el perro. ¿Qué horas son, hija? Son las 3:33 de la mañana. Ay, Dios. Estamos solas. Mi esposo le tocó trabajar hoy. Estamos nosotras solas. Tenemos mucho... No, abrázame. Tenemos mucho miedo. Hace como 15 días que se me siente. Quiero escuchar estos ruidos. No sé si es imposible. Ay. No sé si es imposible dormir. Cuando estamos solas. Ay, no, no puede ser. No puede ser, no puede ser. Cada vez se nos hace más difícil dormir. Ay, Dios. Ay, Dios. Ay, no. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, no sé si alcanzaron a ver, pero se movió la cortina. Acompáñenme por favor a ver si no es algo. Ay, no, que puede ser, no puede ser, no puede ser. ¿Hay alguien? Ay, no quiero salir.
Unfortunately, the recording ends here, and we can only speculate what is causing all of the horror. Now let's take a look at the case of Josh Robillard, who's documenting paranormal events in his home for quite some time now. The eerie happenings have escalated from creepy noises to full-on shadow apparitions. Here he captured it from his bedroom. But he also recorded it throwing items around, possibly to get Josh's attention.
What is that? Who's there?
The scariest events, however, are normally the ones where it peeks around corners or even shows itself to him. Josh is still investigating these events. Now we want to look at the case of Francisco, who started to become a victim of something that would send shivers down anyone's spine. After moving into a new house, it became evident that an evil entity seemed to be dwelling in there. It's late at night, and Francisco begins to hear strange noises outside of his room, and this is where this recording begins.
Empiezo a grabar porque estoy escuchando sonidos desde el baño muy raros. Y estoy solo en casa. Dentro del baño.
All of a sudden, the curtain starts to move, indicating that someone might be behind it. However, in that very instant, the curtain falls, only to reveal that there was nothing and no one behind it. And this was just the beginning. A few days after, it escalated even more.
Activar esto solo, tío. No se apaga. Se acaba de activar esto solo. Hola. Acabo de activar la cámara, chico, porque estoy escuchando sonidos de nuevo que vienen de la habitación. Hola. ¿Qué es lo que quieres? ¿Hay alguien en mi casa? ¿Hay alguna entidad? Miren, chico, miren. Hola.
It started to move objects around the house now and was even able to open and close doors by itself. Not a good sign, to be honest.
Señora, estoy grabando porque estoy escuchando otra vez los sonidos. Escuche. ¿Qué cojones? ¡Hostia! Coño. Se acaba de encender otra vez el aparato. ¿Por qué encenderse eso? ¿Hola? Escucha. Soy un niño. Escucha. ¿Qué cojones? No hay nadie.
Now, all of a sudden, the cries of a child started to be present in his house. And if that wasn't creepy enough, they seemed to be stemming right out of Francisco's bedroom. Francisco was so concerned that he even started contacting a local priest, and they exchanged messages about how to deal with this particular haunting in his home. The priest told him that this was a pretty dangerous situation and that it sounded like the entity had attached itself to him, and unfortunately there wasn't much the priest could do for him. And the following happened only a night after.
Eso. Eso.
A hand was visible at the edge of the curtain, and it appears that Francisco had managed to capture how it materialized, providing further evidence that what inhabited the house was completely real, perhaps even demonic. To this day, Francisco doesn't fully know what this thing is or what it wants from him, and the case is still ongoing. And now a video from a man from Russia who was documenting the following paranormal events one night. Based on the description, he's a victim to extremely strong poltergeist activity for a few days in a row now and doesn't know how to deal with all of that.
Cały czas coś, właśnie takie dziwne hałasy. Ja pierdolę, co to? Jak? Co to? Chyba od pół godziny cały czas mi coś nawala w drzwi. Ja pierdolę. What? Nie, ja pierdolę. Co jest, kurwa? Dzisiaj tak spędzam noc. Hej! Kurwa znowu! się kurwa dzieje? Ja pierdolę. Kurwa. Ja pierdolę. Kurwa! Ej, ja pierdolę, naprawdę już mam dość, cały czas słyszę, jakby mi coś kurwa dział po przedpokoju, już naprawdę mam dość, nie mogę spać. Jak widzicie, specjalnie poprzesuwałem wszystkie rzeczy, bo kurwa mam już dość patrzenia na te pierdolone drzwi. Ja pierdolę. Nie. O kurwa, co jest? O. Nie.
What would you do? Move out? Scary.